Moving to stable coins, let's look at stable coins because we're going to talk about PUSD Algo now. And we can see that all the stable coins, how they're doing. USDL is at 98 cents, so it's below peg. How's that been doing though? Let's have a look. Below peg there, and we've got the yellow line here. This is peg. Let me pull that right across now. So that is pretty much around $1. So yeah, we're below peg here. We've come up to peg a couple of times. I've had a gap here, so it's been pushed back up. But liquidity there, 3.8 million at the moment on the old USDL. So just below peg. Let's see how Coast is doing. Coast at the moment on here as well, 64K in liquidity. And of course, peg is the yellow line. And we're below that at the moment, quite a bit below that at the moment, 97 cents. So has to be pushed back up there. Hasn't really been sitting much around it or above it, interestingly enough, on Coast. But once again, it's always redeemable for $1 back there. And of course, the prototype, which we're talking about today, is going to be a PUSD. Pulse USD, and of course you guys know there's the fourth stable coin coming up here, and I've been talking about it a lot. We talked about it with Jacob the other day, and at the moment we're at 99.68 cents. Now this is a prototype, but it is running live on Pulse Chain. When PUSD Algo does go live, this will be swapped over for the live, protocol version rather than the prototype. And but look at this thing looking pretty good on the bottom there, really, really nice there. And as Archie pointed out, you know, they'll be doing testing on this, so you may see some removal of bots or something like that, and it'll go up and down. But this has actually performed really well, close to pretty much $1 most of the time, plus or minus 2 cents. So looking pretty good, which leads us into, you guessed it, Algo. Now, if you guys haven't participated in this, it's really, really cool. This is going to be the fourth stablecoin, PUSD, which has got a fantastic brand name. Now, here's the kicker for this, right? It is relatively lowly capitalized. What does that mean? In other words, the amount of capital that's in it, the upside potential is humongous, right? If you have a really big capital raise, maybe like liquid loans, you got a lot of participants, a lot of tokens out there, right? Even with the bonding curve over 2 years. But here, the capitalization is relatively low, and so the potential upside is way, way, way higher. So I'm excited about this. The other cool thing, it's going to be using some new tokenomics and new technology in terms of stability miners, and you get to participate as stability miners with your liquidity, which is going to be pretty bullish on this too, to help keep that PUSD pegged here when it goes live, when we have the live protocol version. This is going to be amazing. So we're really looking forward to that. The other thing, of course, there's going to be 4 tokens. There's going to be PUSD, which is a stablecoin. You'll be able to mint that with Algo tokens. So Algo is going to be the main token there. And of course, this is going to be pretty cool. So obviously, you guys have heard of Terra Luna and of course UST, which went down the Googler. But this has got new technology to make sure that the algorithmic stays to $1. And you can see that currently being tested on the network there on Pulse Chain live, and it looks pretty good. So going pretty well. And of course, you get to participate. So if you got a low capital raise on this and potential upside, now this is more speculative than a lot of other stuff, but if you've got that potential upside, it could be really mega huge. And getting it on a passive income winner like this could be pretty awesome. So at the moment, you could take Algo, mint PUSD when it goes live. There's just a prototype, a mock-up at the moment, but the actual stablecoin is being tested on live on Pulse Chain. And then, of course, you can provide liquidity and, of course, become part of a stability miner. You lock your tokens away. There's going to be different tokens they're going to accept. We'll see what the final ones are there at the time. And, of course, you're going to get some rewards. There are 4 tokens, of course, Algo. There is PUSD, that is the main coin and the stable coin. And then there's going to be a WPUSD, which is going to be kind of like the stake version. And then, of course, there's going to be Flex, which is kind of like the incentive there as well. There's going to be a V3 DEX. There's going to be a buy and burn. There's going to be pretty much earning from the trading dividends there. There's going to be in bot profits. So it's going to be really, really cool. Looking forward to it. And, of course, got lots of cool things you'll be able to earn. You'll be able to stake. It's going to be pretty neat there as well. So looking good. Now, Sacrifice is open at the moment. We're on day 11. We just hit day 11. I have been putting this out on socials every day so people don't miss out. And, of course, if you use the referral code in the chat there, in the video description, it is a 19% bonus. It's pretty much almost as high as you can get. 20% is the highest, but not many people have those. So 90% is pretty close to that and looking good. We're day 11 in the first 15 days. So there are 2 bonuses. The referral bonus, and the link's in the video description for that. That's 90%. The second one is if you do over $1,000, you qualify for the big X bonus as well. So there's 2 bonuses, the referral one, which anybody can get, and it's in the video description there. You can see, based on this, we had a new person here, Sacrifice. and they did 14,700. This just come in today, but they didn't use any referral link. So they didn't use any referral link. They got no referral bonus for that. So don't do that. Don't be that guy. I mean, congratulations for getting them into PUSD, but you want to get the almost much bonuses as you can. So definitely use the referral link in the video description, 90% bonus, and you're going to get one of the very top bonuses there and get a lot more tokens from the sacrifice process. And remember, this is relatively low capitalized versus the potential upside. So that's what you want to get, right? You want to get that big upswing there. The other thing, of course, if you do over $1,000, you will get an X bonus randomly assigned to you, and that's potentially get up to 2X multiplier here. That's a big deal. So for the first 15 days, it's 1.5 to 2X. So you don't know what it's going to be. It's a random number generator. It's going to give you a random bonus between 1.5 and 2. And so you want to get on that too. Now, obviously, if you wait for the second 15-day period, the bottom of that range goes to 1.25. So the chance of getting a higher number is lower, right? So that's why getting in earlier pays better. So that's pretty much it. So my link is pretty much near the highest of the referrals. So use that straight off. Once you do that, of course, let's look at some examples. So this person here, they used a referral link, probably 1.19. So similar to my one that I used. They got they sacrificed and they ended up getting a bonus of 19%. So they ended up with $4,760. Then because they did over $1,000, they got a random bonus to generate between 1.5 and 2, and they got 1.62, which is a pretty decent bonus, but not near the top of the range, but still a good bonus. And they ended up with $7,711 sacrificed in total. So see how those bonuses add up? Really big deal, right? Really big deal. And of course, when they got $7,700 with those two bonuses, they end up getting, for every dollar that they get 20 algo, which is the main coin that you use to get the PUSD stable, 200 flex tokens, which is the incentive token, and of course 0.101 wrapped PUSD. So that's the staking one there, the reward token there that you want to get. So it's pretty neat. So this person here ended up getting, which one am I looking at here? I've forgotten which one, but they ended up getting 19. Yeah, this person here we're talking about. So they ended up, for every $7,700, for every dollar they got, they ended up getting this rate. And of course, in total, they ended up with 154,000 algo, 1.5 million flex tokens, and 77 wrapped PUSD there. So pretty awesome. Now, another example is just below that. This person got a referral code of 119, which is the same one in the video description. You can use that link to get that same rate. So I don't know whether that's let me use my link or not, but you can get the same rate, which is pretty awesome. And of course, they ended up getting a random number generated between 1.5 and 2 of 1.92. So they ended up maybe they sacrificed like 3,500. They ended up with $8,000 worth for the credit for the sacrifice, which is huge. And they ended up getting all this much, right? So they ended up 161,000 algo, 1.6 million flex, and 80,000, right? So that's super bullish. And they're going to be able to use that on the platform, right, to participate. So they're going to be able to mint PUSD stablecoins. They're going to be able to earn and stake and all that sort of stuff. It is super bullish. And here's the kicker. The kicker is that at the moment, there's 213,000 being sacrificed. That includes all the bonuses, the referral bonus and the random big X bonus. And of course, basically the actual amount sacrificed is probably something like 110,000, something like that, maybe 115. And so it's actually relatively low capitalized, which means the potential upside is huge. And of course, this stable coin and miner will be competing in the same arena as Liquid Loans, Power City, Coast, but they're all going to be useful for Pulse Chain. But being in one with a low capitalization with the upside potential, that's going to be cool. And of course, you've got all the latest technology with the miner bots, stability bots. They're going to keep that peg and keep earning. So it's going to be really fun to be in. So use the link in the video description. Get into it, folks. Do your due diligence, of course, your own investment advice. This is not investment advice, but do your own due diligence. This is probably a bit more speculative than some others, but definitely the upside potential could be something very, very exciting to be a part of as well. So looking pretty good. And we've got bigger news out of Algo PUSD than that. We've got big news coming out that one of the most well-known Hexkins who's done years of marketing, both in physical world with the Hex tours through the United States. He's done city after city after city. He knows how to communicate and promote things. He has now been also online with X social platform, doing a lot of stuff around, I think, the Orange accounts and HOA and things like that. He really is a huge viral promoter, and he's got very good at it. Abit is now part of the team for PUSD Algo. So when you thought that getting the potential upside on this protocol is going to be amazing. And you're wondering why I've been covering it so much, is because it looks like it could really have that big upside potential that we're all looking for, that passive income and big capital upside. It's going to be pretty cool. Now, nothing is certain, but we're playing probability here. And of course, the big news is that ABIT there has now become the community lead, which is fantastic. So I'm so excited about this. The one thing I really wanted was to get a public PR guy for PUSD Algo, and great news there. Together, we will bring adoption to Pulse Chain and PUSD. And remember to kick it off. So this is ABIT here, as you guys know. Patrick is here. Both of them are huge hexagons and pulsicons, and of course, they've got their own projects running now with ABIT. But it's great to see that. Now, ABIT has a huge following. He's got 15,500 followers on X social platform. That is a pretty significant following, and he has a lot of influence with a lot of viral followers that do a lot of viral marketing. So really bullish for PUSD. That just adds to the upside. So now you've got a low capitalization versus potential upside. You've got that massive passive income and potential capital gain, and now you've also got a front man that knows how to do viral marketing. I think it's super bullish. So big shout out to ABIT, and welcome aboard, because I'm really excited about this. And the pegging at the moment, pegging very well on this, on the prototype on Pulse Chain there versus even the other amazing stablecoins. So yeah, that's what you want to get on there. Do you want to get on the upside for a smaller capitalized output for the upside? I think it looks pretty good. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get into it, folks. And remember, there's documents at the bottom. You can click on the documents and you can get into all the tokenomic details. There's a whole ton of stuff around the project sacrifice. And you can get into that. You can see all the dashboards there around sacrifice, all the details in here about the sacrifice rewards and the volume bonus. You can read more about that. There's the tokenomics. Of course, you got the four coins: PUSD, Algo, Wrap PUSD, and Flex. You can read about all the details there. Really cool. And of course, the big flow diagram there. You may have to blow this up. That's pretty fine writing, but it's got all the different flows in the ecosystem. That's a summary of the whole stability miner process, which I think looks pretty exciting, and definitely a good chance to go for that. So, and the secret sauce, of course, is small capital versus potential big upside. That's got to be a win-win, right? And it's also part of Jacob's wider ecosystem with PulsePot, BNB Pot, with TYZZ, with TRHV4. Really is going to be pretty epic ecosystem, one of the most leading DeFi ecosystems on Pulse Chain. So, and having the stablecoin DeFi Pure, I love that combination. So very excited to see that. And now we've got an awesome front man as well, do a lot of the viral marketing. So bullish. All right, it's going to be fun. And yeah, you can learn lots more with that.